Hey everyone, it's Pat from Pat Dave Music, and by popular demand we are checking out how to play slow hands. I'm going to show you that little melody there. I'm going to show you the verse chords, the chorus chords, and even how to solo over the entire song. Grab your guitar, dive on in, let's do it. So how the song sort of starts, let's start with that sort of first melody, yeah? So the first thing you would do is have your third finger on the 7th fret of the G string. Play that note and then slide up with your third finger to the 9th fret, same string. Then first finger on the 7th, then first finger on the 5th, all same string. Excellent. Then jump up a string and have your third finger on the 7th fret of the D string. First finger on the 5th fret, string below. Then slide up with your first finger to the 7th fret. So the first part, then second finger on the 8th fret of the second string, then first finger jump back to the 5th fret of the third string. I would just practice that to begin with. Even slower. The next bit's a bit tricky, but I know you can do it. You want your first finger anchored on the 5th fret of the 4th string, the D string, and then you want your third finger sort of just hovering above the 7th fret on the same string. And you want to play once, then hammer on and pull off. So it sounds like this. Just like that. And then just third finger up to the 7th fret. So you only pick once. Doing great. So that whole thing. Takes a little while, but those are the exact notes, those are the right fingerings. You can do it. Now jumping into the verse is just a couple different chords. I'll show you the open versions, then I'll show you an easy sort of way to play them. So definitely hang around, you're doing a good job so far. So sort of play the C major chord first. Dun, 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 dun. And then the A minor, then G. So C is sort of carried out a little bit longer than A and G. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Now once you've gone through those three chords twice, then the chord changes and you go into F, and then G, then it just goes again. So you repeat that whole thing. So C, dun, 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 dun. F. Okay, so once you've done that twice, it jumps into the chorus. But before we get there, I'll show you how to play it a little bit easier. If you're just using one finger, have your first finger on the 3rd fret. Okay, and then once you've done that, so you held that instead of a C chord, then you play the open 5th string, then you jump up a string to the 3rd fret on the 6th string. So it'll be like this. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Then for the F, go back to the 1st fret, up to the 3rd fret, then you'll just repeat that whole thing. That's the verse. If you want to make it a little bit trickier than that, somewhere in between, try and play power chords. And remember, you play that whole thing twice. Chorus time, great job. So in the chorus there's a few more chords. Bear with me, I'm going to sing it through just so you can sort of hear it. So you start off with an F for the slow hands. Slow hands. And then G. Sweat dripping up my A minor. Dirty laundry. Then next line there's an F again. No chance. Back to G. Then I'm leaving here with. And then it changes to E. Out you on me. Then F. I know G. Already know that there, A minor, ain't no stopping. F, your plans with those, A minor, slow hands. And then the last, and then after the chorus, it sort of starts back onto that. Sort of does that sort of melody at the start. But that's pretty much the entire song. Let's check out the chorus again, but a one finger and power chord version. But otherwise, if you've been able to learn those chords and keep up, great job. Let's dive into the chorus again. So instead of playing the F like this, you could have your first finger on the 3rd fret of the 4th string. And then for the G, you could just jump up to the 3rd fret of the 6th string. And then move 2 frets up for the A. And then you repeat the F again, up 2 strings, and then you could play an open E if you want. Back to F, G, A, back to F, G, and then it repeats the melody. And that's it, that's the entire thing. Try the one finger method, try the open chords, have some fun with the melody, and now let's check out how to solo. Now what I recommend you doing is using 2 different scales. So you can think of it as maybe an F major scale. You can play it all the way up there if you want it to ring out a little bit, or if you just count back 3 frets, 1, 2, 3, you could play the D pentatonic scale. I'll quickly make a backing track and then I'll solo over the top so you can hear how it sounds. But that's it. If you enjoy this video, definitely give it a like. If you've got other song suggestions, leave them in the comment section below, and I'm going to solo for a little bit so you can hear how it sounds, and then I'll have the loop again with some scales that you can practice. But otherwise, I'll see you in a couple of days. Bye.